Good day, and welcome to The Link, your direct connection to the latest information and updates from the government of the Virgin Islands. Brought to you weekly by the Department of Information and Public Relations, your official source for government information. Today in review, BVI Robotics team heads to Panama for 2025 First Global Challenge, Disaster Preparedness Survey launched, and Honourable Rymer announces progress in airport expansion project. More after the break. Five young Virgin Islanders proudly represented the territory on the global stage as they competed in the 2025 First Global Challenge in Panama City from October 29th to November 1st. This year's team, Elysia Brooks, Kiara Smith, Jaron Gibson, Judea Case, and Denise Gatliff-Chalwell competed with their robot, Artemis, marking the Virgin Islands' third consecutive year on the international robotics stage. Since their debut in Singapore in 2023, followed by Greece in 2024, the team has steadily climbed the global rankings, moving from 143rd of 191 to 111th of 180 in 2024 to 42nd of 181 countries worldwide in 2025. This remarkable achievement makes the Virgin Islands the highest-ranked team in the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, or OECS, third in the entire Caribbean, and third among overseas territories. The Ministry of Education, Youth Affairs and Sports thanks the entire Virgin Islands community for their unwavering support of mentors, sponsors, and families. Since 2023, the robotics program has evolved into a structured component of the national curriculum. Students are introduced to robotics and chess through STEAM innovations in grade 7, with opportunities to continue in grades 8 and 9. And advance into robotics and coding in grades 10 and 11 to further develop their technical and problem-solving skills. This growing interest has been made possible through key public-private partnerships, including major contributions from XNES and Unite BVI. These collaborations have helped strengthen the robotics program, enhance classroom delivery, and expand opportunities for students across the territory. The 2025 First Global Challenge brought together teams from more than 190 countries under the theme Equilibrium, challenging students to design innovative solutions to pressing environmental issues. In other news, the Department of Disaster Management, or DDM, launched a survey aimed at understanding the Virgin Islands community's knowledge of and preparedness for emergencies and disasters. Director of Disaster Management, Mr. Jason Penn, said the department is always open to receiving feedback from the public. However, carrying out a knowledge, attitudes, and practices questionnaire every 3 years helps the DDM to connect with the needs and preferences of the community. Mr. Penn said, "The pace of change in the world is very fast. Our population changes, technology changes, even hazards changed. So we want to make sure our disaster management program keeps pace." Open to all persons aged 12 and older who live in the Virgin Islands or who visit for more than 3 weeks in a year, the questionnaire covers key disaster management topics like home preparedness, early warnings, and information preferences. The survey is available online at www.surveymonkey.com/r/cap survey. For a paper or large print version, please visit the department in person. And for assistance in participating in the survey, please contact the DDM at 284-468-4200 or email ddm@gov.vg. In other news, Minister for Communications and Works, Honourable Kai M. Rymer, has provided an update on the significant strides made in the Terence B. Lettsome International Airport Expansion Project. Honourable Rymer, in a statement at the 10th sitting of the second session of the 5th House of Assembly, said the transformative initiative is poised to bolster the territory's economic growth and resilience. Honourable Rymer noted that in 2024, the BVI Airports Authority selected KPMG as a successful bidder to develop a full business case following a competitive procurement process aligned with the United Kingdom Treasury's Green Book guidelines. This, he said, to ensure that the project adheres to international standards for transparency, fiscal responsibility, and value for money. To guide the process, a steering committee comprising of experts in finance, aviation, the environment, tourism, and planning worked closely with KPMG to ensure the project reflected the unique needs and opportunities of the Virgin Islands.
I'm pleased to report that Cabinet has accepted and approved the recommendation of the outlined business case for the airport expansion project as of October 1st, 2025. Following a thorough review of the options presented, Cabinet endorsed a runway extension length of 7,000 feet as the most viable and beneficial option to meet our territory's aviation and economic needs. Madam Speaker, this decision represents a major step toward our vision for a modern, competitive, and globally connected Virgin Islands.
The minister said there are several benefits of the 7,000 feet runway extension. These include accommodating larger, longer-range aircraft from direct international flights to North America, Latin America, and Europe, shortening travel times, enhancing visitor experience, and opening new markets, stimulating tourism through growth, attracting more visitors, and encouraging investments in hotels, resorts, and marina developments, expanding trade businesses opportunities through efficient cargo and logistics movements, creating jobs and entrepreneurial opportunities during construction and operation, strengthening the territory's global competitiveness and resilience. The minister said the government of the Virgin Islands emphasizes that this project is a strategic investment in the territory's future, classified as a developmental initiative rather than borrowing under the protocols of effective financial management. The recently reviewed Airport Master Plan will guide the sustainable and effective expansion of the airport's physical and operational infrastructure.
Madam Speaker, the Terence B. Lettsome International Airport expansion is more than an infrastructure project. It is a statement of confidence in our future. It embodies our collective determination to build a Virgin Islands that is globally connected, economically vibrant, and resilient for generations to come. Together, we are building the infrastructure that will propel the Virgin Islands into a new era of opportunity, prosperity, and pride. I thank you, Madam Speaker, for allowing me to provide this update on the Terence B. Lettsome International Airport.
The minister's full statement can be viewed at the government's website at GOV.VG. That is all for today. For more information on these and other stories, visit our website at gov.vg/news. Don't forget to connect with us on Facebook at BVI Government or on WhatsApp at Government of the Virgin Islands. I'm Information Officer Paul Bridgewater. Until next time, stay connected.